In an old and abandoned mansion, in the darkest corner of a peaceful village, there was a room that no one dared to enter. It was known as the Room of Silence, and the urban legend surrounding it made it terrifying for the locals. The room had been the place where a reclusive scientist had conducted dark and forbidden experiments many decades ago. It was said that, during a stormy night, while working on his sinister projects, something went terribly wrong. A deafening explosion filled the room, and the scientist vanished without a trace. Since then, no one had entered the room, fearing what might have been left behind. However, every night, the locals claimed to hear a strange noise emanating from the empty room. It was a sound like a murmur, a soft lament, or the echo of a distant scream. One day, a fearless explorer decided to investigate. He entered the room with a trembling flashlight, and the door closed behind him with a chilling crash. The noise in the room became deafening, like a choir of distressed voices, and the shadows on the walls began to move. The explorer frantically searched for an exit, but the room's walls seemed to be closing in on him. In a dark corner, he found an old note written by the missing scientist. It read, "What I've broken cannot be fixed. Close the door and don't let it escape." Desperate, the explorer rushed to the door and managed to open it. The noise in the room instantly quieted, and the shadows retreated. But when he stepped out, he realized that something had followed him. A dark and twisted entity, a manifestation of the horrors experienced in that room, was now pursuing him. The last image of him is that of a terrified man running through the village streets, with the dark entity lurking in the shadows. Since then, no one has dared to enter the Room of Silence, and the noise in the empty room continues to torment all who approach. The abandoned mansion has become a cursed place, a reminder that there are secrets that should never be unleashed, even in the silence of the night.